Hi, besties! Today, I'd like to show you Azerbaijan through my eyes. It's not very popular travel destination, but I think this country deserves more attention. When you ask people, what do they know about Azerbaijan? The answer I hear most often is that cooking in the wild. I have to say it's pretty impressive that Wilderness Cooking YouTube channel became basically symbol of a country. Watch this video and learn that there's far more to explore. I want to show you a pile of knowledge about Azerbaijan, what places definitely you should visit, a bit of history and drop of geopolitics. First things first. Where is Azerbaijan? It's located at the edge of Eastern Europe and Western Asia, right between Russia, Iran, Georgia, Armenia, and the Caspian Sea. Baku is the capital city of Azerbaijan. Some people call it the Paris of the East. And I have to say, there is a lot of contrasts in architecture. There are modern skyscrapers, some Soviet houses, ancient inner city. Streets give a little bit of Asian chaotic vibe, and there is also a lot of Chinese cars. I've heard that it's a recent occurrence. There is metro, and there are also some smart Western solutions like Uber or Bolt. I could apply for a visa to get there. A little difficult is getting local currency because it's not available, for example, on Revolut, but people will happily accept euro and dollars. Some people also know Baku because there are Formula One races that take place in the city. And actually, when we were visiting, there was preparation for the upcoming races, which meant that there were construction everywhere, some barriers, temporary fences. It felt a bit like a labyrinth or cage at the moment because some passages were closed. Let's talk for a second about the iconic landmarks that you can't miss. First is the Flame Towers. This is the most famous symbol of Baku, and at night they light it up with moving flames, national colors, and sometimes with different visuals. Those towers reflect Azerbaijan's deep historical connection to fire. Another architectural masterpiece is the Heydar Aliyev Center. Unfortunately, it was closed when we visited, but I plan to go there when I visit Azerbaijan next time. It was still worth it to visit and check the outside because it's so visually appealing and it's perfect place to have a photo shoot. There's also a very long promenade along the Caspian Sea. Go there during sunset. While walking, you will be able to see giant Azerbaijani flag, flower mall, lit up corridor, and during your walk, you will get not only sunset but also everything getting lit up. Many people assume Azerbaijan is purely Muslim. Islam is the dominant religion, but Azerbaijan has always been religiously diverse. You can find Christian, Druze, Hindu, and other minorities there. Before Islam, Azerbaijan followed very ancient belief system called Zoroastrianism, which was fire religion. And people in Azerbaijan are dressed mostly Western. Fire was considered sacred. It was a symbol of purity and divine power. To explore this story, you need to visit Yanar Dagh, the burning mountain. Here, fire burns continuously because of natural gas. If I lived thousands of years ago, I would for 100 believe this place was magical and I would join that religion. Some people put the coins there just like in fountains in Europe, and here they put coins in the fire. In this place you can also drive with quad and visit lake with sulfur and also small mud volcano. Be careful because controlling this thing requires a lot of strength and it's quite scary to drive it. Definitely creates great memory, but also this is why we buy travel insurance. Other place connected to this fire history is Ateshgah Fire Temple. It's the ancient site where people were coming to worship the fire. Definitely it's worth to visit and see those fires that have been burning for thousands of years. Another insane natural phenomena that takes place in Azerbaijan is mud volcanoes. Azerbaijani has the largest number of mud volcanoes in the world. Those volcanoes just peacefully bubble with cold mud. Of course, I had to put my fingers into this volcano and it feels like soft clay or like face mask. It doesn't feel like sand at all. This mud is also rich in minerals, so some people actually sell it for the skincare. And to get there, we had to go off-road through the desert. A random local guy picked us up and drove us basically in the middle of the nowhere. And at one moment I thought, okay, we might or may not come back from this adventure. But fortunately, we survived and we got our private time with mud volcanoes. Important detail, we got this local guy at the exit of Gobustan. One of the most impressive places we visited was Gobustan. People lived there over 6,000 years ago. And there you can see petroglyphs, which are rock carvings, not paintings. People that lived there made petroglyphs of animals, hunting scenes, probably themselves, some ancient symbols. Not a lot of things can survive thousands of years, so it's always a bit of mystery, and it makes me really interested to think how those people's life looked like. And also what is interesting to note that the climate used to be very different back then. And there were some animals that no longer exist here. As Polish citizen, we don't have many deserts, so seeing this landscape is already something interesting for me. And if you like history even a bit, then definitely visit Gobustan and check those petroglyphs. In the old town of Baku, but actually I think it was called Inner Town, you can find many small stalls. You can buy their wool scarves, silk, cashmere, or even camel wood products. And something very distinguished for Azerbaijan and I guess Turkey, there are no price tag. So they look at you, they judge you, and then they decide the price. And negotiation is part of experience, and it's always possible. In the inner city, you can also visit Shirvanshahlar Sarai. I tried my best. and there are really nice views, nice place to do some photo shoots and also to explore history. Last famous landscape that I will share with you is also in this area. It's called Maiden's Tower. People don't really know why it was built, like what purpose it served. But right now you can get beautiful views of the whole city from there, so definitely don't miss it. Azerbaijan is also famous for oil and gas. You can see the oil pumps extracting it from the ground. In Azerbaijan, the tea is milder than Turkish tea, but it's served in a very similar, well, to my unprofessional eye, they are the same. Armudu glasses, they are pear-shaped, and the tea is enjoyed slowly. It's about conversation, hospitality, connection, and they use samovar to make it. When it comes to food, Azerbaijani cuisine has many similarities to Turkish food. There is a lot of vegetables, incredible meat, mostly red, sun-ripened fruits, and pomegranates, which I love, but I think I will need to do another video about the food. Did you like the video? Did anything surprise you? Maybe you know some interesting fact about Azerbaijan? Share in the comment, and thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and live a great life. See you in the next one.